I actually cannot max Starward mode. You need 99k points to max this. For the last video, I tried the Akron for stage number 2, and I actually just couldn't finish it. I thought the Lation squad would actually finish off the 3 really easily. I mean, they did well, but not well enough. So I only got 95k points. Gosh dang it. This is probably the time where I feel like playing way too casually does catch up a bit. Like, you have some issues. And it's not just me. I think a lot of my friends, at least in game. Of course, most people are able to clear them if they're active, but I see a lot more people that are not able to clear them that well, right? I see some 1 stars, some 2 stars here. Some are getting 3 stars, some 2 stars, but not like the final stars as well. So you know what? I actually think it's not that easy, man. But before that though, I gotta vent to you about something. As a huge fan of aesthetics and games, I need a good looking web browser. Good looking like one that has my beautiful wife on it. Introducing Opera GX. Now this is probably the best browser I actively use. To start, it has tons of dedicated wallpapers that may feature your favorite IP or anime. Just like this Honkai Star Rail one that you can set up. All you gotta do is head to the GX store, install your chosen GX mod, and done. Your browser is now 100% more beautiful. These mods can even come with a background music, keyboard sound effects, open and closing tab sound effects, and way more detail depending on which mod you activate. And you can choose what to activate in the mod menu available in your sidebar. Great for personalization. On top of just looking good, it comes with helpful functions like a video pop out so I can watch anime while I work, and more importantly, a freely usable VPN and ad blocker. The VPN is huge for me to access games or anime that isn't available in my country, and the ad blocker, which is fairly easy to set up as you see on screen, cuts off annoying ads, which is awesome. The best part is you can transfer all your old browser settings to Opera GX with the quick import tool. Simply click on the browser setting, find synchronization, find import bookmarks and settings, and click import. And boom, Opera GX is ready to go instantly. Very convenient. If you'd like to try Opera GX, to use my link in the description. It helps me out a ton as well, so I would appreciate that. So after going through my account, I think, you know, the Akron team, it should have worked, but I guess my Akron wasn't that good. I actually don't think I have a lot of other options. I didn't get the Dahlia, so I couldn't play the break teams at all. So I have to now rely on my actual favorite team of all time. We got Mommy Kafka. Like, the more you play this game, the more you realize this tutorial icon is just a goat. We're running that win set with energy regen as well. It's pretty peak. And yeah, we're gonna just check out how the Dot team does for Pure Fiction. And here's the thing. Apparently, Dots are seeing a little bit of a fall off, at least in MOC, so is this the start of the end? And one more thing that's interesting, I feel like Wowo is just needed everywhere. We only have one of Wowo, so I don't know. I don't have any other options, so I went with Fugue. I could have went with Dan Heng, but I don't have Dan Heng's own signature, actually. It's not that good. So yeah, let's just fight this. I don't know how this will go. If I really, with this team, I really can't get to like 99k points, this will be really bad. I don't think I can backstar it. Also, just trying to wait for like the new batters. They'll probably save my account, but for now, you guys get to watch me struggle. By the way, this team is just filled with Mommy. Even the enemy did. All right, here we go. Is Dots still good here? Usually, I never have to use Dots even in Pure Fiction, right? Because you just have like Castrus do whatever, and then the other one, you just go Elation team, they'll beat everything. But now with Starward mode, you need 3 teams. I feel like the 3rd team, a lot of people may not have good ones, you know? Let's see if the Dot team works out. I don't know, actually. This might go really badly. Okay, we do have a Fugue. She does need like some skill points to use, but what I do, I'll just use a Q here. You're gonna follow up here, and I'll use my ult. I'll get the wind set in, and yep, here we go, man. Kafka with the wind set with energy regen. We're gonna get a bunch of energy in no time. After the buff, we actually are able to play the Dot teams pretty well, I think. Specifically the buff with Black Swan, we got the cadence here. It's automatically gonna be applied as they come in, which is awesome. I'm gonna, I guess, do my skill here. That will trigger my gosh darn Resurging Tide. We'll get a follow-up attack as well. Here comes Black Swan. We're gonna use his skill. I feel like I have enough skill points for this, so let's go for that. And then, yeah, I just need you to attack Kafka. Somebody do that. Wrong Mommy. I know, sometimes you get... Okay, that's the correct Mommy. Sometimes we get confused. I don't blame you. They all kind of look very much attractive. You can't even tell them apart. So this murders them. We're clearing them with every ultimate with Kafka. And with this build, Kafka is able to do a lot of ults. I should be able to do one more here. Go with the skill. Get enough energy. Get the ult again. Yo. This is why I love Dots, man. It's so high tempo. And bam. And we're going to drop a whale on them on top of that. And boom. That does so much damage for no reason, dude. All right. That's the first wave gone. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get this, right? I think with Akron's setup, it's similar, right? Akron needed one ult to clear the whole wave. But Akron is just never going to be able to match like Kafka plus High Silence both of them getting ults really quickly, right? Interesting to think about. Let's just start with putting on vulnerability. Fallout going in again. We're gonna go with our ult again. Wind set going in again as well. Dude, the wind set's actually so valuable. So much more valuable in Pure Fiction, in my opinion. Alright, now Dinosaur. Let's murder you like the meteorite did to planet Earth. That just did like 2.8 million for some reason. What? Yo, this guy just lost half his health. I guess his name makes sense. He's overcooked. I don't know. I thought that was a joke in there. I feel like that was not funny at all. I miss when I was creative and funny with content, dude. That was like way before. All right, Black Swan. Man, I remember when she just got released. The nostalgia, dude. It's enough time has passed for me to say Black Swan gives me nostalgia now. Those were the good old days. It was so fresh. Everything was so fresh and it was so fun. Well, right now it's still like somewhat fun, but it's not as fresh as before, I would say. Back in the day, you gotta actually think about, you know, skill points and such. But these days, the modern stuff, all these youngins, they run around needing no skill points. All right, we are out of our resurging tide or whatever, but we should be able to get back to it really. Oh my god, he explodes so quickly. Can we just say this is like the most random collection of enemy types? We've got a robot dinosaur, we got a floating pile of poo, and we got a cosplayer. The world of Honkai Star Rail. Nothing really makes much sense. All right, so we are in the resurging tide now. Overcooked guy's almost gonna get cooked. This will most certainly cook you. Wait, we might actually have this team get 40k points. Is that possible? We still have 2 cycles left in the final wave now. Oh my gosh. Why is this so quick? Is the dino just bad against Dot or something, bro? Don't mind if I do. I'm just shocked I didn't even need like that much healing at all. I was chilling. All right, here comes Black Swan. This is when I can like plant the ults on this woman. If I can get the ult in, I'm gonna get more Arcana. That will be great. This boss will not just die and explode like the dinosaur, so that will actually be good. Here comes my mummy. Shoot that opposing mummy. Okay, we're doing 1,000,000. Nothing's dead yet though, which is crazy, by the way. Okay, what do I do here? I need to use a skill for the vulnerability, use my ult as well that I don't have. Hello, where's my ult, bro? All right, someone attack High Silence now. Okay, he's just gonna lurk. Spoken like a Twitch chatter. This guy too. Someone hit the, yeah, hit the whale, baby. Put down the whale. We got a zone up again. 3 million. Why does that do so much? Yo, man, dot teams, bro. You just don't think they would do a lot of damage, but they just do. All right, Black Swan with the Arcana now. We're gonna go all in. Hit the lurkers too. Bam. Oh, I thought once you hit the lurkers, they kind of wake up like Twitch chat does, but I guess they don't. These are like professional lurkers. Jeez. All right, skill in Kafka. That does decent. Let me see how much this does. If this takes like 5% of health away, it almost did. I don't think we can like clear it out fully though. Like, it's gonna be really hard. I feel like it's so difficult. Back in the days, I think you can easily still expect yourself to kill the boss in Pure Fiction, but I guess, you know, HP inflation and whatnot, I don't think I can kill Kokolia. Like, that's a lot of health, man. I'm gonna try. We still have like 1.5 cycle. It's doable. I got 2 more turns left with the rabbit thing. I generally keep forgetting your name. You're Lingsha. I think I call you Fuke before. You're Lingsha, and your animal is Fu Yuan, not Fu Xuan. And that kind of sounds like Fugue, and you guys both kind of have like incense to you, so it really feels like you're all the same. Is that racism, bro? All right, here comes a little bit of a heal. We got Kafka again. Dude, you take so many turns, and because of the tutorial icon, we get just enough for the gosh darn ultimate, man. How many points do I have? Oh, 97k. I am not doing as well as I thought. What? I thought I already murdered it. I thought I already got 99k points with the way this was going, but I guess I just about got here, huh? Okay, 74% left on Kokolia. If I can get 40k points clear for this, I will actually be really shocked. That would mean this team is genuinely still flying, man. That's insane. Okay, High Silence, you're out of your zone almost. I feel like I have to commit 1 skill point for you. Let's just do that. The vulnerability is definitely gonna be good as well. Here comes the ultimate. I'm gonna use my ult. Please don't be fast enough. Okay, thank you. I was gonna say if she was fast enough, she would cut ahead of these two. I need them to like generate skill points, baby. 69% Kokolia. I should have just ended a run there. 69 was perfect. A 6-9 joke in 2026. Oh my gosh. 98k points so far. I only need 160 more points. I'm actually closing in on the end already. This would be the finishing line. So I thought I want to like murder Kokolia whole, but I don't think we could do that. In fact, I think we're almost just barely getting 99. Oh my gosh. 1 more hit. That's all it takes, man. It just so happens I have like about 3 more actions to, oh my god. Imagine, I was gonna say, imagine if it froze Kafka, and imagine if I didn't have Surreal Man. That would have been tragic. Okay, there's no, oh, I already got 99k. It's not 99999, right? Okay, there we go. We got the final star. Yo, you know, like a couple of things I have realized, right? Number 1, this team is still goated, and number 2, it was close, bro. This was not like as one-sided of a landslide as I thought it would be. All right, could have got 1 more turn. Oh no, I thought the wind would push me like that far up, but come to think of it, what am I thinking, bro? That's not gonna happen, man. man. Ideally, we get one more whale drop, but we don't need it, right? Do we need it? I mean, we can't get it anyway, so all right, here we go. 100,000 points, baby. And we got him. Falsehood to fact. We get a medal. Actually, do you even get anything for the final star? I thought you get, you know, some form of like premium currencies. Yeah, come to check this out. I know 2 is only 30k points. I thought it just felt like it was way more than that, but that's just not fighting like the top tier teams. Top tier teams, I legit click auto, 35k points, 34k points, not a problem. So I feel like specifically for Pure Fiction, I think most people don't like put too much focus on. Most people still focus on MOC more. Having that third team suddenly needing to appear might not be easy, bro. Especially with like a vertical investor, which most people are. If you only have 2 teams well vertically invested, you might struggle with the third team. Or you could be me. I invest like horizontally, if that's a word, where I suck everywhere, but at least I have multiple teams, you know? It kind of doesn't feel as good. Oh, yo, you do get the 100. Yo, you want this, actually. I'm actually happy then that I'm able to get this. I'm able to go over the, you know, scores by 1,000, I think, because you get everything at 99k. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was, I suppose, one of the best third teams that you could get. Something I like about the dot teams are that not only in Pure Fiction, they're just good in MOC, like just everywhere. They're good in everywhere. They're still good in everywhere, at least right now. Now, I don't know about MOC because apparently Pritwood says they've, you know, dropped by a tier, but dropping by a tier, they're still good. They're not bad yet. They're just not top tier. It's a really good third team. I think they'll stay around that mark, being a good third team that sometimes during some weeks they'll get buffed and become really good, but some other weeks they'll just be a good third team for Starward mode. This is actually awesome. There's so many more characters. I feel like, you know, having the opportunity to build one more team, it's fun. It just takes resources, and I would say if you want to invest vertically, like everyone gets their eidolons, I mean, it's gonna cost more considering you need 3 teams now, but for me, for your boy, I just play however I like. So I pull whatever character I get. I pull multiple teams. I don't give a dang. It's fun though. Fun to like identify what teams you could get. 3 teams, not impossible for me. But I would say if you want me to like zero cycle stuff, yeah, I cannot do that. You need to invest vertically for that. Just like in real life though, I'm more horizontally invested in terms of physique than vertically because I'm short. So yeah, this account is legit just like me for real, for real. So that'll be all. If you guys enjoyed this one, we'll be posting more content soon. I think there's like the collab stuff coming on. There's a lot of new characters that sounded pretty hype, I think, from what I've heard, and from the drip marketing as well, man. I'm sure you're really excited for that too, and I am too. We'll be covering all of that, so do follow along for those. And that'll be all. Take care.